Top Notch family, what is going on? So, we are going to be doing a ranking slash tier list heading into the 2024-2025 season. And we are going to be starting off with the shooting guard edition. So, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please let me know in the comment sections because there's plenty of tier list rankings that I can do. And you guys will let me know in the comment sections and just by dropping a like. I appreciate you guys so much, the people that do support me, and for all the new supporters, we drop NBA content consistently. So if you like a guy that knows his hoops and just very chill and laid back and likes to have fun, drop that sub. I appreciate it so much. So just to explain it a little bit, if you guys didn't know, and don't mind these stupid ads, S tier is pretty much the best of the best, and then booty is the worst of the worst. So we are going to be starting off with Jalen Green. Now, this is a very interesting one because I think Jalen Green has the skills. I think he has potential to be great. But heading into next year, I still have concerns about his IQ. And IQ can really make you from a B tier player to C to D because you can really mess up your team's momentum. You can really just mess up everything for your team. And I think Jalen Green doesn't mess everything up for his team, but there's still a lot of questionable things. I think he's still a little bit childish. I think obviously he's going to continue to improve. Ime Udoka is a great head coach, and I think he can fix everything that Jalen Green. But for now, I'm going to put Jalen Green at the C tier. That IQ to me is very important, and it's just not there. I feel like you can kind of compare him to Jordan Poole in a sense. I think obviously Jalen Green's a little bit better, but Jordan Poole and Jalen Green do some dumb stuff on the court that's just shouldn't really be happening. And like I said, don't mind these stupid ads. These ads are all popping up all over the place. Heading up to DeJounte Murray. Trade to the Pelicans. I love DeJounte Murray. I think he's an excellent player in this league. And the reason why I say excellent is because he brings it on both ends defensively. And it's crazy to see throughout the years offensively how it grew so quick. Now he's a 20-plus point scorer. His three-point shot has improved. His mid-range shot is one of the best in the NBAs. I mean, this dude's excellent. I think it's going to take time playing with Brandon Ingram and playing with Zion, but I think he's still going to have an excellent season. I'm going to put him at the B tier. Now, we got Andrew Nembhard, and some people's not going to like this, but it is what it is. It's my tier list ranking, so you could do yours when you're watching this video. But Andrew Nembhard shines in that postseason for the Pacers. I mean, the whole young talent of the Pacers pretty much showed out and did what they had to do, but Nembhard was one of those big pieces, especially with Tyrese Halliburton, dealing with injuries and stuff like that. He was a dude that they were going to offensively, hitting some big shots, and I just expect a huge growth, a huge leap this upcoming season, especially another year in the system. So for that sake, I'm going to put him at the B tier. And yes, some people's not going to like it, but it is what it is. Now, Gary Trent, Portland days, the dude was amazing. I mean, he had so much. I think he's still a top shooter in the league and stuff like that, but he definitely got worse playing with the Toronto Raptors. I mean, the dude had to sign for pretty much minimum. Just no one really wanted to pay him like that. So I'm not gonna say he's booty or D or stuff like that, but I'm gonna have to put him at the seats. Actually, I'm gonna put him at the D tier. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yeah, I changed it. I'm gonna put him at the D tier. Outside of shooting, the dude doesn't really bring much to your team. Now, prime Klay Thompson, obviously is gonna be an S tier. But we're no longer prime Klay Thompson. We're Klay Thompson who just came off an 0-13 game, leaving the Golden State Warriors and whining that, he's coming off the bench. That's where we're at with Klay Thompson. I respect him. I think he's a great player. He's a legend in this league, but your time has come, my buddy. He joined the Dallas Mavericks. I will say he's not going to be the number one option or the number two option, maybe not even the number three option. Whatever option he is, 4 or 3, whatever the case may be, I think there's going to be less pressure, so he's going to have a lot of more looks, but I just can't put, Klay Thompson any higher than a C, and that's just simple as respect. Like, I can't put him as a B. I don't think he's going to be around here, but C, I think is perfect for Klay Thompson. Now, Jaden Ivey, man, I had so much like hope for Jaden Ivey, and it just hasn't really panned out too well. Maybe it's just a system that he's in. Maybe it's just a coaching staff. But it's just not a good fit for him. So at this point, unfortunately, I haven't seen enough. I'm going to have to put Jaden Ivey at the D tier. And it sucks to see. But anyways, KCP, I mean, no superstar player, not even a star player, but he's a great role player. He's an all-star role player that plays his role, knock down the three-point shot, and plays defense and wins championships. That's the type of player that you like. And so for me personally, I look at all the things. I don't just look at scoring. And for that case, I'm going to have to put him at the B tier personally. I love what he's going to do for the Orlando Magic. I think it's a great fit, and I think he's going to have a great season. Now, when it comes to Zach LaVine, man, oh man, I think people forget how good this dude was. I really, really do think people forget how good he was. But for the sake of this video, I said this is personally going to be for this upcoming season. He's still on the Chicago Bulls roster. I think he hates it there. I don't think he's going to have a great season with the Chicago Bulls. Now, if he does get traded, then I think he's going to have a great year. But with Chicago, I think he's going to make it ugly. And so for that, I'm just going to have to put him at booty. It's unfortunate, right? I don't think he's going to try as much as he wants to be. He wants to leave. Booty is kind of crazy. So, you know what? I put him at D. Anyways, Terry Rozier, Miami Heat, starting guard. You can put him at the 1 or 2, whatever the case may be. It's going to be interesting to see what he brings because I don't think he's going to be the Charlotte Hornets Terry Rozier, especially with Tyler Herro being in that starting lineup. I don't know how it's going to work. So for that sake, just skill-wise talent, I'm going to have to put him at the C. Jordan Clarkson, great player, a great six-man. I think he's solid. Put him at the C position. They have Scotty Barnes at the shooting guard position, which is absolutely crazy. I'm not even going to put him there because that just doesn't make sense. They got Devin Vassell. I think they're both the small forward position, so I'm not going to do it. Kevin Huerter, coming off injury, not the greatest. Put him at the C tier. Actually, you know what? He's going to be at the D tier. I don't think he's all of that. Ant Simons, I think he's a solid player. I think he's 20-plus scorer. I don't think he is a 20-plus point scorer. I need to see more improvements. I need to see him more healthy, but I do think he's going to have a solid year with the Portland Trailblazers, so I'll give him the B. Mikal Bridges, man, I love Mikal Bridges. I love him. I think he's great. I think he's excellent. The definition of Iron Man, definitely going to put him at that B tier. And then we got Tyrese Maxey. I'm going to put Tyrese Maxey at the A tier. And to be honest with you guys, I'm actually thinking about putting him at the S tier. This dude's really good. Yeah, I'm going to put him at the S tier. Call me crazy, whatever you want. Gary Harris, solid player. Put him at the D tier. Quentin Grimes, put him at the... I haven't seen enough yet. I do think he's going to have a good season. So for that case, I'm going to put him at the C tier. Herb Jones, it's crazy. They're putting all these shooting guards. I think they're small forwards. But anyways, Herb Jones, I love him. I love what he brings to this team. Definitely going to put him at the B tier. We got Anthony Edwards. Come on, man. Not the A tier. We're going to put the best of the best. Anthony Edwards is going to be in that S tier. Grayson Allen, I think he revived his career playing with the Phoenix Suns. I definitely think he's solid. Great three-point shooter. So we're going to put him at the C tier. We got Tyler Herro. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I do not like Tyler Herro at all, so he's going to go to booty. And yes, I'm judging him because I don't like him. I think he's trash. I'm a Heat fan, so I can speak for it. And then we got Austin Reeves. I think he's a little bit overrated. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think he is a little bit overrated. I think some Lakers fans could agree, but I've still put him at the B tier. I think he's a solid player. Jordan Poole is straight booty. Marcus Smart, a solid role player coming off injury. I think Memphis has a good year, so I'm going to put him at the B tier. Jaylen Brown, let's be honest, he's the S tier. I don't care what anybody says. Josh Giddey, going to put him at the C tier, but I do think he's going to have a great year with the Chicago Bulls. Hopefully, I think he's going to be running his own offense, so we'll see what happens with there. Paul George, man, I have to put him at the A tier, but I'm not a big fan of Paul George. Bradley Beal, put him at the B tier. And then obviously Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell are going to be S tiers. So, you know, I guess I could put those, but I'm not. But this is kind of my list. Tyrese Maxey, Ant Edwards, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, S tier. Paul George in A tier. B tiers, we got DeJounte Murray, Nembhard, KCP, Simons, Mikal Bridges, Herb Jones, Bradley Beal, Austin Reeves, and Marcus Smart. C tier, we got Jalen Green, Klay Thompson, Terry Rozier, Jordan Clarkson, Quentin Grimes, Grayson Allen, and Josh Giddey. And then D tier, we got Gary Trent, Jaden Ivey, Zach LaVine, Kevin Huerter, and Gary Harris. And then booty, we got Tyler Herro and Jordan Poole. So, yeah, hopefully enjoy my tier list rankings. Like I said, hopefully when y'all was watching this video, y'all put your own rankings. And even if you disagree with my rankings, that's fine. I would love to kind of go back and forth in the comment sections with that, because that's the point of this video, for, you know, people to engage with it and kind of have different opinions about it. So, like I said, if y'all guys are enjoying this type of series, I already dropped the point guard video tier list. This is going to be the shooting guard. So we're going to be doing small forward, power forward, center. But after that, like I said, comment other videos. Love you guys so much. Thanks for all the support. We're grinding to 10K subs. And I think this is going to be a great great year for content creation for me and my supporters. So, yep, love y'all. Have a good night. Peace.